into the Shadow Nook. Tonight we are wandering through the city of the dead. This place is known as Glasgow Necropolis. The necropolis in Glasgow has many whispers, stillness, history and mystery. Glasgow Necropolis is just east of Glasgow Cathedral and is approximately 37 acres in size. It was originally planned as a Victorian garden cemetery, which was not meant to be just for burials, but also for contemplation and public walking. It contains winding paths, bridges and terraces. It is designed to feel almost like a park, blending nature and memorials. It was originally filled with trees and landscaped areas to give the impression of life among death. So within Glasgow Necropolis, there are around 3,500 monuments, though far more people, approximately 50,000, are buried without markers. This creates an eerie sense that the ground itself is much more crowded than it looks. The monuments range from small headstones sinking into the soil to massive mausoleums and obelisks built for wealthy industrialists. Some were designed by top architects and sculptors of the Victorian era. Some notable monuments at the necropolis are the John Knox monument, which sits at the summit. It is a towering column with a statue of the Scottish reformer visible across the city. Grand family tombs belonging to Glasgow's merchant princes are also present in the necropolis. Wealthy families commissioned elaborate vaults and sculptures, whereas poorer citizens were buried in unmarked graves without any records. The necropolis reflects Victorian society, its hierarchy, pride and inequality, even in death. So the necropolis is known as one of Europe's most impressive Victorian cemeteries, popular with historians, ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts alike. It is seen as both a landmark and a place of lingering supernatural energy. The necropolis was opened in 1833 and was created during Glasgow's industrial boom. The contrast between the rich, elaborate tombs and plain markers signify the difference between merchants, ministers, artists, and paupers. The living city is visible from below, perhaps like the dead are watching from above. Despite the beauty of the necropolis, it is shrouded in mystery. There have been sightings of hauntings, strange presences, and there are also chilling urban legends. The first sighting, or legend if you will, is of the White Lady. There are frequent sightings of a pale female figure who drifts silently among the graves, especially under the moonlight. Some say it may be the spirit of a young woman who was buried under tragic circumstances. Others believe this White Lady is tied to one of the mausoleums guarding internally. Some eyewitnesses' impressions describe her as gentle and comforting, whereas others describe her as unsettling, terrifying, and filled with sorrow. The second story is of the children of the necropolis. There are reports of children's laughter at night, figures seen darting between the gravestones after dark. The cemetery gates are often locked after dark, which doesn't help explain the unexplained activity. In the 1950s, there was also a legend of the vampire with iron teeth. Hundreds of children crowded into the necropolis to hunt it. They claimed it had eaten 2 boys. Police dispersed the crowds, but fear lingered. There is no clear origin of this story. Perhaps hysteria, or maybe something darker. The third story could be called the Watchful Dead. There are accounts from gravediggers and visitors of shadow figures seen moving between the monuments, much like the child figures. Footsteps echoing along gravel paths with no one in sight. And people often report the heavy feeling of being followed. A more specific story was of a man walking at dusk, sees a lone figure standing at the top of the hill. When he approached the figure, it vanished without a trace. So, is the necropolis more than just a cemetery? Is it a silent museum of Glasgow's history? It is also known as a liminal space, which is a thin veil between life and death. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, the atmosphere here is undeniable. Each grave, shadow and path holds a story, waiting for those who listen. Before you go, I'd like to do an oracle card reading for you. I think because this story took place outside in a cemetery, we will do the forest deck. This is my favourite deck. Just give these a shuffle, and as normal, I will pull one card, read it to you, and you can interpret it however you like. We have shine bright. It's never a mistake to give of yourself. Some will take it for granted. Others may take advantage of it. Do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. Let me know down below what this could possibly mean to you. Thank you very much for joining me again tonight in the Shadow Nook. Please leave your comments down below if you have ever visited Glasgow Necropolis, and also of any particularly haunted places that you'd like me to cover. Don't forget to collect your subscription on the way out. Sleep well. Good night.